Psalm 18. I love you, O Lord, my strength, O Lord, my stronghold, my crag and my haven.
My God, my rock in whom I put my trust, my shield, the horn of my salvation, and my refuge. You are worthy of praise.
I will call upon the Lord, and so shall I be safe from my enemies.
The breakers of death rolled over me, and the torrents of oblivion made me afraid.
The cords of hell entangled me, and the snares of death were set for me.
I called upon the Lord in my distress, and cried out to my God for help.
He heard my voice from his heavenly dwelling. My cry of anguish came to his ears.
The earth reeled and rocked. The roots of the mountains shook. They reeled because of his anger.
Smoke rose from his nostrils, and a consuming fire out of his mouth. Hot burning coals blazed forth from him.
He parted the heavens and came down with a storm cloud under his feet.
He mounted on cherubim and flew. He swooped on the wings of the wind.
He wrapped darkness about him. He made dark waters and thick clouds his pavilion.
From the brightness of his presence through the clouds burst hailstones and coals of fire.
The Lord thundered out of heaven. The Most High uttered his voice.
He loosed his arrows and scattered them. He hurled thunderbolts and routed them.
The beds of the seas were uncovered, and the foundations of the world laid bare. At your battle cry, O Lord, at the blast of the breath of your nostrils.
He reached down from on high and grasped me. He drew me out of great waters.
He delivered me from my strong enemies and from those who hated me, for they were too mighty for me.
They confronted me in the day of my disaster, but the Lord was my support.
He brought me out into an open place. He rescued me because he delighted in me.
Psalm 18, Part 2. The Lord rewarded me because of my righteous dealing. Because my hands were clean, he rewarded me.
For I have kept the ways of the Lord, and I have not offended against my God.
For all his judgments are before my eyes, and his decrees I have not put away from me.
For I have been blameless with him, and have kept myself from iniquity.
Therefore the Lord rewarded me according to my righteous dealing, because of the cleanliness of my hands in his sight.
With the faithful you show yourself faithful, O God. With the forthright you show yourself forthright.
With the pure you show yourself pure, but with the crooked you are wily.
You will save a lowly people, but you will humble the haughty eyes.
You, O Lord, are my lamp. My God, you make my darkness bright.
With you I will break down an enclosure. With the help of my God I will scale any wall.
As for God, his ways are perfect. The words of the Lord are tried in the fire. He is the shield to all who trust in him.
For who is God but the Lord? Who is the rock except our God?
It is God who girds me about with strength and makes my way secure.
He makes me sure-footed like a deer, and lets me stand firm on the heights.
He trains my hands for battle and my arms for bending, even a bow of bronze.
You have given me your shield of victory. Your right hand also sustains me. Your loving care makes me great.
You lengthen my stride beneath me, and my ankles do not give way.
I pursue my enemies and overtake them. I will not turn back till I have destroyed them.
I strike them down, and they cannot rise. They fall defeated at my feet.
You have girded me with strength for the battle. You have cast down my adversaries beneath me. You have put my enemies to flight.
I destroy those who hate me. They cry out, but there's none to help them. They cry out to the Lord, but he does not answer.
I beat them small like dust before the wind. I trample them like mud in the streets.
You deliver me from the strife of peoples. You put me at the head of the nations.
A people I have not known shall serve me. No sooner shall they hear than they shall obey me. Strangers will cringe before me.
The foreign peoples will lose heart. They shall come trembling out of their strongholds.
The Lord lives. Blessed is my rock. Exalted is the God of my salvation.
He is the God who gave me victory and cast down the peoples beneath me.
You rescued me from the fury of my enemies. You exalted me above those who rose against me. You saved me from my deadly foe.
Therefore I will extol you among the nations, O Lord, and sing praises to your name.
He multiplies the victories of his king. He shows loving kindness to his anointed, to David and his descendants forever.